Hey everyone, thank you so much for the warm welcome. Cody, thank you so much for having me here. This is my first time at 8% Nation, and I am so excited to be able to shake all of your hands today. I want to talk about automating and accelerating your business. Over the next few days, you're going to hear a lot about new things that you can do or things that you can do better. You're going to learn social media marketing strategies. You're going to learn better sales techniques. You're going to learn marketing. But there are going to be two different types of people that sit back at their office on Monday. There's going to be the one person who's able to actually take what they learn and implement it. And there's going to be another person who's going to sit at his office and be bogged down with a whole bunch of work, and he's not going to be able to implement what they learn. The difference between the two is not in your willpower. It is not a difference in your skill set. It is a difference in how you implement automation and artificial intelligence into your business. AI won't replace you, but an agent using AI will replace you, because the agent that is using AI to run multiple parts of his business will have more time for revenue producing growth activities than the agent who is still doing manual work. The agent that still does all of these things manually is not doing it because he doesn't know how to use AI. It's because he is choosing to stay stuck in the old way of doing business. Here at 8% Nation, we're all about changing our business for the better so that we can create something that doesn't die with us. But to do that, we have to automate and we have to use these cutting edge tools to remove ourselves from the business. You need to work 40 revenue producing hours each week. 40 revenue producing hours each week. Now, you can automate most of your business with Agent CRM. Tomorrow at my at my breakout session, I'm going to be talking how to leverage technology to upsell, cross-sell, and get referrals. Today, I'm going to go over 6 different systems that you should no longer be doing manually anymore. While I talk, I want to encourage you to take out your 8% Nation legal pad and jot down ideas for things that you should be doing right away, maybe even tonight. Because what I'm about to go over are things that will give you freedom in your business. These things, when you implement technology in place of you, you are now freeing up your time. If you take action on one of these ideas and they save you only 20 minutes a day, that is now a full hour and a half a week, which will give you how many more hours per month, how many more hours per year. Compound that over the rest of your career. 20 minutes a day saved by using automation has a dramatic impact on the amount of growth that you're capable of. Now, what are the benefits of automating different parts of your business? First, you get to save time and you focus on the growth of your business. 2, this is a big one. Most people overlook this. It actually improves the customer experience. See, when you use artificial intelligence in your business, you're able to A, respond faster, B, eliminate human error, and C, spend more time focusing on the situations that require a human. And so the things that you do in your business that you and only you can do, you will be able to do them with higher degrees of excellence because you don't have a lot of other things that you have to focus on. I'll show you what I mean. Here are 6 things that I would encourage you today, in the next 15 minutes that I have with you, to plug in artificial intelligence and automate all of these. Now, I want to talk first about our biggest innovation that we've released this year, which is ScheduleBot. ScheduleBot 1.0 had a single goal: to get your prospect onto your calendar without the prospect having to go fill out a form, without you having to manually check things back and forth. Here's how it works. You have a lead come through your Facebook ad. That lead is automatically texted by you. And it says, "Hey, John, this is Alex. Thank you so much for filling out my Facebook ad to learn more about final expense insurance. I would love to talk to you about your options that are available. Are you available tomorrow, or is next week better for you?" John replies, "Next week works better. How's Monday?" Now, your schedule bot knows, because it is using the ChatGPT engine. It knows, because it can read the full conversation. John is talking about next week. He's talking about next Monday. That is July 24th. And it is connected to your calendar. So we can actually read your calendar and say, "Monday works great. How about 3 or 6? John replies, "6 is awesome." Now, it knows that he used a positive intent. 6 is awesome. He goes, so that ScheduleBot will then take John's information, schedule the appointment on your calendar without John filling out an additional form. And so all you had to do to get that appointment with John, someone who was interested in final expense, pick the time on the calendar, confirm that it worked for him. You just got to show up on Monday and call him at 6, tell him his options, and help him sign up. That 30-minute conversation that you have with John, that's revenue producing activity. All the other stuff that happened, getting the lead, sending the text messages, confirming the appointment time, sending him reminders, all of that was automated. Now, that's cool, right? That's cool. So there are natural human language bots that are out there. ScheduleBot is the biggest innovation that we have released. I want to talk for just a second about using a technology stack that you get through an innovative company like Agent CRM, or an imitating company like a lot of the others out there. The innovators like Agent CRM are building cutting edge tools. For example, on our side, we have someone devoted to AI. That's all she does. She studies AI, she implements it into Agent CRM. She works with our third-party vendors to implement AI into their business so that all of our systems are talking to each other. And the imitators just see what's on our landing page, and they run a couple tests and they try to duplicate based on the crumbs of what they're able to reproduce. When you work with an innovative company, Agent CRM is one of them. There's others that are out there as well. When you work with an innovative company, you are on the cutting edge, and you will always be able to take your business further than the agent who is using the imitator, because the imitator is always playing catch up. But if you're working with the innovative company, you're ahead of the game. So I want to encourage you, look at your technology stack that you're using right now. Are you working with imitators or innovators? Because in the insurance space, you don't have time to waste. You need to get on board with the latest technology, implement it in your business right away, and start innovating. Start automating your business. If you look at, I'm about to show you some slides that you simply cannot do in other software platforms. Why? Because we are a full-time software company, and this is not a side hustle for us. Now let's talk about automating your follow-ups. I'm spitting fire out here, Cody. People are going to get upset at me after this, but that's okay. So let's talk about automating some follow-ups. Now, the instantly acknowledging new leads is relatively standard stuff, right? It's been around for a long time. But let's talk about how you can actually automate the entire process from they meet you to now you are making a sale. Did you know that the number of times that you have to connect with a prospect has gone up? It used to be eight points of contact for one sale. Now it's 13, almost double. That's a lot of times to talk to someone before closing a sale. Why is there so much? Because attention is the new oil. Attention is the new gold mine. You need people's attention. How do you do that? You do that using automation. You do that using artificial intelligence. And you do that using the tools that you have available to you right now. Your follow-up system needs to be omni-channel. Omni-channel. In other words, everywhere your prospect goes, every way they communicate with you, you show up. So how do you do that? You do that through email. You do that through text messaging. You do that through hyper-targeted retargeting ads that show up on Facebook and Google, following them around. That is how you get to 13 touches, become a quasi-celebrity to your target market, and make it so that people, before they even talk to you, they trust you because they see you. Trust is earned through repetition and reputation. And if they only hear from you a couple of times, they don't trust you yet. But you can manufacture trust. I know that sounds kind of, but hear me out. You can manufacture trust through repetition and reputation. All of that can be automated using the right technology stack. You can also automate your incoming calls. You can have every single phone call listen to a voice message, have a text automatically sent out to those individuals, have every incoming call added to your pipeline or a pipeline inside of Agent CRM so that you keep track, you know exactly when they came in. You can have the voicemail attached to that opportunity so you don't lose track of your incoming calls, because that is important. But your text message system should be able to handle the vast majority of the questions that people have. If we were to look over your shoulder at your email inbox, if you were to listen to the voicemails that you had, I'm going to guess there's only about 50 questions that people have for you, maybe even fewer. There is no reason to answer those 50 questions day in and day out over and over again, or sending them information that you have stored in your system, like their policy number, etc. There's no reason for that. It's a waste of time. And there's no reason that you have to type out these personalized answers when a trained AI-powered chatbot who is given your personality and the basic information about your business and has access to your client database can do the work for you. There's no reason to do it yourself anymore. You know, your client portal that you have can actually store sensitive info, share it, give them access to their policy, etc. There's no reason anymore for you to manually handle customer questions. Period. Now, there will be situations where you have to do it occasionally. Absolutely. But what I'm telling you is that in 1 year from now, if you have not automated 75 to 90% of your incoming calls in your email inbox, then you will not have seen as much business growth as another agent that went to this same conference, learned the same tools, and decided to implement artificial intelligence into their customer service. Not because that other agent that implemented this is better than you. They're probably not as good of a salesperson as you, and they probably don't have as much personal connection to their clients as you. You can give all the excuses you want, but at the end of the day, they're able to do more revenue generating work than you. And the reason they're able to do more revenue generating work is because they implemented a tool like Agent CRM or another one that was able to automate the day-to-day operations of their business, the things that don't make them money, so that they're able to focus on the things that do make them money. Again, when you work with an innovator rather than an imitator, you get systems set up faster that work better and have better support than if you were to work with a company that is trying to imitate what they see others do, give you systems, and then try to handle your tech support questions after they've done their normal business because their software is a side hustle, but your business is your full-time legacy building endeavor, yes? And you need someone who is focused full-time on you. and your business and your growth. And you need to work with someone who's researching this stuff and implementing it into your business. And if you don't, that's a decision that you're making to hold yourself back, right? Now, I have 2 more systems that I want to talk to you about. And I'd love to see you guys tomorrow morning at my breakout session. Number 4, the referral generation. We're releasing a brand new referrals on repeat AI system that identifies when a client is at their most euphoric state, asks them using ChatGPT to send over a referral, giving them a specific use case of someone that you would love to talk to. Then when they gather the information for that referral, you as your bot text that referral saying, hey, client Jane Doe mentioned that you might be interested in a home insurance quote. Can we talk today or tomorrow? Yes, it's using ScheduleBot. And then scheduling that referral on your calendar for when that referral is ready. And so what is happening? Your bot is asking your client for a referral with a specific information. Your bot is collecting the contact information of the referral over text, not making them go to a new form, which is going to increase the number of referrals by over 55%. Then gathering the information, sending a text message to your new referral, setting an appointment with that new referral so that all you have to do is show up on Monday at 6 p.m. and call that referral. How much more do you think your business will grow if you have systems like that in place? We're the only one that has that right now. We're the only one. Now, in about a month from now, other people are going to come out with cookie crumb imitations. And I say cookie crumb because they don't got the full cookie. They just got the crumbs of what they can see online. And they're going to try to duplicate this system. And they're not going to get it 100% right. They'll be able to get close, but they won't get it 100% right because they don't see the full cookie. They just see the crumbs that we leave. This system alone, if you were to plug it into your business, and it's included in Agent CRM, it's not an additional fee or anything like that. If you were to plug this and this alone in, you're gonna make more sales, and you're not going to spend as much time asking for referrals because this will do it for you. System number 5, new client onboarding. You can automate this entire process, sending reminders, grabbing their files, sending everything over to them that they need, reminding them of the benefits that they have with their new policy, asking them if everything is good to go. If they do ask questions, answering those questions using an AI bot. The entire process can be done automatically if you choose to set it up. So one of the ways that I highly recommend with really dialing it, your client onboarding, is by using lumpy mail. I like to use Mailbox Power, but this way you can actually send a nice little package with a custom greeting card. In the custom greeting card have information that they need to store and save so they can access it later. And they get it in the mail in a beautiful package with a brownie, with a personalized letter from you. And then again, with information that they need to save, maybe put on their fridge so that they have it. You can do that all automated, so you don't even have to lick a stamp. Last but not least, email support automation. Like I hinted at earlier, you don't need to be emailing back everyone that emails you. You can train your bot to do it. You can have an efficient ticketing system for incoming emails, AI-driven responses to common questions. You need to stop wasting time in your inbox, because when you're responding to emails, your business isn't growing. When you're responding to emails, you're handling things you need to get handled. But you need to ask yourself these questions. 1, what do I have to do so that I never have to do that task again? 2, I'm gonna repeat the first question. What do I have to do so that I never have to do that task again? You guys should be asking yourself that on Monday morning when you sit down. You have all these new, fresh ideas. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take my business to the next level with this, but you're getting stuck on these manual tasks that have to get done for your business to run. I want you to ask yourself, what do I have to do so that I never have to do that task again? Who can I hire to handle the tasks that don't make me money? And then get yourself excited. If I was spending 8 hours a day on revenue generating tasks, where would my business be a year from now? And my keynote, I'm going to talk about how Agent CRM helps you make money. I talked about automating your business. I'm going to talk about actually generating more sales tomorrow in my breakout session. I want to encourage all of you to try a free trial of Agent CRM. Go to codycrm.com, codycrm.com. to get a whole bunch of special goodies in there, including the replay of this and my breakout session. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Cody, for having me. I look forward to shaking all your hands over at my booth.